Was this the greatest title run you have seen in paddle, Ismail?
I can't recall a greater run. I can't remember a greater run. When you have to take down seeded 12, seeded 2, seeded 3, seeded 1 in a row? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And you're talking about along the way, there's a Galan, there's a Stupa, and LeBron, and then Koyo Tapia, arguably, the GOATs of the sport. Yeah. This is iconic. This is iconic.
Haroon, do you agree?
I agree, because we kept on talking about this, several months ago, many times. Like, is anybody going to be able to beat Koyo Tapia, Chingalan, and maybe possibly Stupa LeBron along the way? Like, we were just saying, yeah, fine. Like, nobody, like we were talking that nobody would be able to beat the top two. So Koyo Tapia and Chingalan in a row. Like we were talking about, like, that's an impossible task. Maybe you beat one, but you lose the other. Nobody was able to do it. So you felt like it was so far. Stupa LeBron were also doing that. They beat Chingalan, then they lose to Koyo Tapia. They beat Koyo Tapia, then they lose to Chingalan. So it's like you felt like nobody has the stamina or power to go through the top two teams, let alone the top three. So, and these, like Smite's saying, like, these are not only the best players that we have right now, these are arguably going to be probably the best players in the history of paddle when it's all said and done. Like, these guys are making history right now, and you beat them in their prime, arguably. So, in a row, hats off. Probably it has to be the best run ever. Just those three alone, like, then let alone seeded 12 with Barahona, which is something you would expect them to win as well, but still a seeded team. So you didn't get really any cakewalk there. So yeah, it has to be probably the best run in the history of paddle. Vamos, vamos, vamos!